going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking another look at what is certainly to be the Kobe of the year for 2025. This is the What the Kobe 8, the GX batch. Before we get into these, I want to remind you that this video and all the other content on my channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only. If you're new, guys, go ahead and like and subscribe for me. I really appreciate it. Very helpful to the channel. You can also then be sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at kvegaskickz. Guys, I appreciate all the support, and we're going to jump right into these Kobes. So if you follow my channel, thank you, welcome back. We've reviewed this shoe a couple different times, two different S2s, GX, and then now another GX. However, these are from Kickwho. So let me show you their information right there, including that discount code for you, KVegas. I'll have all that in the description for you. Go over, some things that I was hoping to see on this new GX, but we'll get into that in a little bit. But man, these things look really, really good. Let's dive right in, guys. You got your Kobe 8 Protro outsole in that semi-translucent green, and this one the blue on the other, of course. Traction on these is phenomenal. I have a pair of these for myself. This is a men's 14 for my son. He wanted a pair, and so we picked these up from Kickwho. But traction really good on court. They do squeak, for those of you that want to know that. So there's that. I always get asked that. So real carbon fiber and your Shizuku. That midsole cage does have that nice gradient fade to it. It's a little bit of a matted out finish with those speckles. You got your Shizuku there. Going around to our medial side, this pair looks to be pretty clean as far as glue residue. I do see a few spots around here, nothing too bad. That's kind of standard anymore for Kobe 8, seems to be. But all in all, looks really, really good on this GX batch. Now, as far as the fit and the comfort of these shoes, again, a GX Kobe 8, I feel like they fit true to size, and I feel like they fit better than the S2. I've got the S2 and the GX both in my personal size 13, and when I wore my S2s, initially they felt really good, and I would say they're true to size. After wearing them for a little while, they started to kind of press in on my big toe, especially on my right foot. Now that could just be me. Maybe I got one foot that's slightly bigger than the other, I don't know. But at any rate, I did not get that same feeling when I wore my GX, again, in a size 13. So for my son, we did decide to go with the GX. They both come in a size 14, but decided to go with the GX. So I would say in this batch, go with your normal Kobe size and you'll be good. Cushion wise, they do come with a nice drop-in React midsole, which again, I thought felt better on foot than the S2. Not knocking the S2, but if I had them side by side, foot on foot, I would go with the GX. Just for overall fit, comfort, and the shape of the shoe is a little bit better than the S2 as well. But at any rate, moving on to the upper, you do have that engineered mesh upper with the print all over. Of course, you got the film, extra layer protection around your mud guard, and of course that wraps all the way around to the heel counter, standard for a Kobe 8. Good shape on the toe box, not quite as bulky as the S2. You can see your stitching right there. Everything looks appropriate. Starts you off with your standard Kobe 8, what the Kobe laces, but also, unlike the S2, or at least my batches of S2, does come with the extra laces. Now that may be something that by now the S2 batch has corrected, but just the initial runs did not come with those extra laces. So I can't speak for how it is now, just for the ones I actually got in hand. Of course, you got your Kobe right here. Your Shizuku looks good. Nothing to talk about really on the tongue. Pretty standard. There is your drop-in midsole, which I did remove from the other shoe. So we'll take a look at that. Your swoosh, they do glow in the dark like they're supposed to. That was another thing that the S2 did not do. Not that that's a huge deal. I don't know that you're gonna be playing in the dark, but we want to get as accurate and close to retail as we can, and they've certainly done that here. Heel counter, you got more of a matted out finish, and then the kind of metallic right here underneath the Kobe signature. You also have a more textured look on this back leather, which the S2 didn't have, and the S2's Shizuku was a little bit more glossy as well. Really good shape there. I don't have any complaints about the GX as far as a quality standpoint. I haven't had any kind of quality issues with them. I know there's been some people that have had some sole separation, as you can with any batch. Thankfully, I have not personally experienced that. You got that same kind of textured leather here on the medial side with that swoosh that again does glow in the dark. that all looks good. Let's bring in the left shoe because this is the one I really want to talk about. So when the GX first came out, everybody was praising it with a asterisk. This portion right here. This portion right here should be a little bit lighter, and they corrected that pretty quickly and released a 2.0 or whatever you want to call it, updated batch. That's one of the reasons why we went with the GX, another one that we went with to see if we could get that new updated version for my son. So as you can see, I did not. This is the first version. However, Kickwho, I've seen some other people posting pictures of their QC picks, and I'll have one right here for you showing the new updated version. So I ordered these like the day they were available on Kickwho, the very first day. So what I'm thinking is that, the initial run of GXs has kind of gone through, people have ordered them, and now if you order, you're going to get the updated new stock because the first stock is sold out. Don't quote me on that, but that's kind of what I'm thinking based on those newer QC picks that people are getting. So, and again, if you check your QC picks and you see it looks like this and you want the other version, I feel like you could ask for that. I actually did do that. However, again, it was the very first day and they said this was the only version available. Again, they have since gotten the updated version. So anyway, sometimes it does pay to wait. Anyway, so sorry for that little tangent, but did want to let you know that because that's one of, if not the only real issue with the GX batch is this pattern right there being slightly too dark. I will say though, that's pretty, I don't know how much that's going to be noticeable on foot. But anyway, back of the shoes, everything lines up well. Another shot of your Kobe signature. Again, this is matted out right here. And then you do have, of course, the 3M effect on that Nike. Okay, I think you can see that pretty evidently. Outsole is in blue. Everything looks to be on point. Again, this one does glow in the dark. Your the red portions of the Shizuku right there do glow in the dark. And of course, you got your KB24. Let's take a look at the strobe of the shoe, which is just going to be a white strobe, no tech down in there other than the carbon fiber shank. And then there's your size tag. Again, these are men's 14. Inside, of course, you do have the correct drop-in React midsole. Very comfortable on foot. Again, I feel like the GX is a little bit more cushiony, not quite as stiff as the S2. The S2 will break in, but just out of the box, I feel like the GX felt better. So that's the shoes, guys. Let's set them aside and we'll take a look at the packaging. You do get this nice new updated Pro box, the black glossy scale pattern with that gold foil signature. Love this. Much needed update to the Kobe box. Just gives it a much more luxurious look. Got the gold foil metal window, another Shizuku, and your box label is Kobe 8 Pro Tour multicolor, men's 14, of course. Inside, the black look. You do have that new tissue paper, the black scales with the gold foil Shizuku, white tissue paper underneath that. No other stickers or anything inside the box. As per usual, Kickwho did a really good job protecting the box, and if I did not show it earlier, this GX batch does come with the correct laces. I can't remember, I'm getting ahead of myself if I actually showed that. So just to be sure, you do get all of the laces, accessories, etc. you are supposed to. So anyway, guys, that is my updated unboxing review of the GX What the Kobe 8 from Kickwho. I hope you enjoyed the review and that it was helpful for you. Let me know what you think about this pair in the comments. Be sure to follow me on my other socials and be on the lookout, guys. We got a lot more of these reviews coming your way.